So Simone, you did SOMBA before Kickstart existed.
Yeah.
But where were you in your life when you decided to go for online business?
I was a web designer in Germany with a good business. I was doing a lot of one-to-one, and I I had many clients who stepped into the online business in the years of 16, 17, and I thought, oh, I could do it by myself.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go with a website business to an online business. And it was shortly before it starts really, I joined SOMBA.
Yeah.
And nearly to the same time I began to sketch. And it was so amazing for me that I thought I want to sketch every single day. And I didn't know how. So I had near to 1 year where I have to consider what could be my business, because I didn't know, have I fun to make it as a professional? Am I good enough? And so on. And I really take my decision to take the creativity into my job on your first Sigrun Live. In the mastermind round there, it was my question.
At the live event. Yeah.
Yes, it was really amazing because I didn't know how, but I give myself, I allow it.
You gave yourself a chance. Like, let's
Yes,
give this idea a chance. Yeah.
yes, and I didn't know how, but I know that I would do it.
Yeah.
And then I was a member of one of your first rounds of SOMBA. I think it was a second or third launch in September 2017, and I consumed some content, but I didn't know how. It was a little bit what you always call spaghetti marketing, because I was doing something like this and try some things. And then I was really inspired from your first round of SOMBA Summer School, what was the beginning of SOMBA Kickstart.
Yeah.
And I didn't join, but I take this momentum to create my first online course and to launch it the first time. And I was so inspired by your story again last week, that you said, oh, I learned to launch, but I didn't know how to launch.
Yeah.
And that was the same. I thought I was launching, but I didn't was launching. I wrote emails and I posted on social media, and I sold out. It was more than I wanted, but it was without strategy, without structure. It was still spaghetti marketing. And but I had the proof, and I saw, yes, it is possible that somebody will buy. And I tried once more with some emails, and I did sell some more, but I recognize, so that is the end. So I have, everybody is reached in my community, and what now? And it was the last month in SOMBA in December 2018.
Yeah.
And you bring out the question at the end of November, what about making 10,000 euro until the end of the year?
Yeah. I get another goosebumps.
Yes, and it was, for me, it was, oh yes, I want. And then the next time, oh, it is December. My children was not, so there was 10 and 8. Oh, I want to spend a lot of time with them on some Christmas markets, and oh, I don't know. And then I had suddenly this idea with a webinar. And then I consumed everything from your platform, what is concerning to a webinar launch.
Yeah.
And I learned launching with your content from SOMBA. And I calculate how many people I have to reach, and I spent some money on Facebook ads.
Yeah.
And it was a big try, and it worked out.
Yeah.
I didn't made this 10,000 euros, but
No.
only because I changed the price on the day before the webinar because I was frightened about the price I choose, and I make it a little bit
Yes.
cheaper. And so I was with 9,500 something, and but I knew I had reached if I don't put this
Yeah. You
price.
could have reached it if you hadn't lowered the price, but that's a typical thing,
It
right?
was a fear before, oh, nobody would, and it was maybe 20 or 50 euros, I don't know. It was, no, nobody will buy it for 189. So I sold it for 169. It
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
it was
Would have made
crazy,
no difference.
but it worked out. And
Yes.
then on this launch was the beginning of many launches, and I always use the same structure again and again.
Yeah.
And in 2019, I repeat,
Yeah.
and I made my first 6K year in 2019.
Yeah.
And I didn't
Amazing.
recognize it. It was in summer, maybe August, and someday I realized, oh, I catch the 6 figures. And it
Yes.
was this big goal to this first step to make this magic 6 figure a year. And it was there with repeating this proven concept.
Yeah, and a lot of people are maybe asking themselves, how can you achieve that in 1 year with also selling a lower priced program? But you say you just rinse and repeat. You just
Yeah.
launch again and again. You constantly market your product.
I had two inputs from this first Sigrun Live. It was 1.5 years before.
Yeah,
And somebody on your stage said, you have to repeat,
yeah.
and concentrate on one thing.
Mm.
And these two sentences were in my mind. And I made my course a little bit bigger and put some bonuses to it and make a bundle. So it was growing, but it was always the same structure to sell it. It was always a webinar. It was selling in the webinar, have some bonuses and writing emails, and it was the same and the same and the same. And
Yes.
I could make it better with every launch.
Yeah.
And so it was the beginning from my company yet.
Wow.
I was hiring the first person in summer of 19. I
Mhm.
had a freelancer before, but that was my first employee. She's my integrator now.
Wow.
And yes, it was the beginning, and I felt this excitement in the last days with reading all your content. And I have many takeaways in this 12 days too, because I was never so concentrate on your content as in this 12 days before. And I feel this excitement from years ago, because I was feeling there's something coming, and it could be really great. It was not, it was with fear and could everything work out? I was a web designer. I was a technical person. I was in the IT business over 20 years.
Yeah.
Now I'm coming with this new idea with Sketchnotes. It was really like
Scary. It's
crazy.
probably very scary. Yeah.
It was scary because before I made a lot of one-to-one. I had good prices for 1 hour, and with sketching, oh, I can't take so much money from the people because it's only sketching and
Yeah.
it's only art. Oh no, it's not art and it's only sketching. And it was all these things in my mind I never heard before, because I was a businesswoman, I was self-confident, but it was, it was so different. It was scary, weird. It was everything, but it worked so out. It is crazy still.
Yeah. Wow, brilliant. And how lucky we all are that you had the courage to quit a thriving career, which website design was a thriving career, and you start something brand new. And we're not the youngest, although we are still young. uh, but yeah, that is amazing that that and anyone can do it. It's but you still have to jump. You still have to jump.
Yes, you have to jump, and it is okay to have this fear.
Mm,
But when there is a little bit of goosebumps, when there is a little bit feeling in your stomach where you're saying, oh, I don't know, it is the right feeling. And I always ask myself, is the fear real? Is it maybe really a thing where I have to pay attention? Or is it only the fear of going out there to have maybe people who are talking bad about you? And if it's only this fear, then you can go the next step. And with every step, it's easier. I
yeah,
still have the fear in new steps, but it is more easier than a few years ago before, because I know that everything could happen. And yes, I was not the youngest. I was in 18. I was getting, for my first webinar, I was 48, my first Sketchnotes webinar.
mm,
But I think on every time on your life, you could change your life. And it's doesn't matter if you are 25 or 65, you are able to do totally new things.
yeah. And you are. Did you have the vision that you would make 6 or 7 figures back then? Like, did that even enter your mind?
Yes, I ever had this vision, because I wanted to start before with the website thing. And I knew before that you have 6 figures and more to have a thriving online business, to pay everything, and you pay your own salary in the
Yeah,
best thing. And yes, I had also the vision from 7 million, but it was weird. And not 7 million. 7 million is also okay from
yeah,
7 figures.
yeah.
7
Let's go for the
million is
7
the
million
next
too.
vision. Um, but I didn't know how, and it was a kind of, yes, I want to be successful. I don't know why. And I follow a proven path. It
Mm,
was the path. It was not so clear as you now teach it in Kickstart. It's much better now. I think it would be easier for me to start now.
mm,
But all your content was, I follow all the content from you. And so I know Sigrun did it several times. So I do it also, and it worked out.
mm.
And yeah, yeah, there was a vision far away, and I follow my dream step by step.
Yeah. And here we are, where you have followers all over Germany, Switzerland, Austria. Everybody knows your funny sketch
Yeah.
notes. And how does it feel that you are kind of, crossing that vision of 7 figures? Like, how does that feel to you, like looking back now?
It is crazy. It was surprisingly easy. It was easy for me. It was a lot of work, yes, but it was easy because I follow my passion,
Mm,
and everything I do every day, it is full of passion. Maybe not to do my accounting or something like this. It is boring, but the big thing is it is always full of passion, full of love in my business. So it was easy. with a lot of, it was easy with a lot of work, so that's the right.
Yeah.
And I'm still the little girl from a little town in Germany. And it is sometimes crazy when I'm looking back to my school time or something. I think nobody would had seen that this is coming.
Yeah.
But it's possible. It is possible for everybody, because I'm really a normal person with, yeah, you know me. It is
Yeah.
nothing special. Maybe yes, but it is. I'm feeling it is really great. I have this big team. We made I think over all the years near to maybe 4 million revenue. We are scratching the 1 million. I have the million with taxes.
With taxes, okay.
To be honest, with taxes, we catch the million in the last year.
Yeah, amazing, amazing.
Yes, yes.
Following your passion, following your dream, and not thinking, oh, you can't make money with that.
No, it is, and I think in the next years, we, with all this AI stuff, what is great, and in my older the older Simone with the IT stuff, and this it is amazing.
Yeah.
But in these times, we need things which we are doing with our hands, maybe also some like knitting and so on. We will need things for our mental health in the
Yeah.
next years. And it is really important that we maybe offer things which are sound so normal, so easy, and it is not you making this online business stuff. And a few years ago, I thought only with teaching marketing, only with teaching how to work this online business, it is the only way to make money, but it isn't.
No.
And we will need, the people need, but we have to show that to them.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I totally agree. And actually, our most successful students are doing drawing, sketching, sewing. So I totally believe we're already riding that trend. And it's amazing.
and don't look to all these platforms, we Skillshare and so on, where you can buy courses for $9.99. It is okay, but people want to buy from people. They want a leader in their field, and I'm the leader in the Sketchnotes world, and somebody could be the leader or one of the leaders in the sewing world, in the knitting world, and somebody is buying from Sabine, somebody from Simone, somebody from somewhere else, and we could all offer same things, different, and they will buy.
Yeah, because we're all unique and
yeah,
we're all different. Simone, this was very inspiring. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. People are just like in awe of you. Thank you for coming on today, and we'll keep on enjoying your sketch notes. Thank you.
Thank you very much.